the full support of the Ghana Tourism Authority and the government. Right. In the past, of course, government has supported a number of projects and activities for individuals. This is one of them. This Ghana the Guinness World Record is a major one for us because it is putting Ghana right spot on the international map. You have international media commenting on it. A lot of the media, my friends outside, they've been calling me, hey, there is a lot of brouhaha on this Afua Asantewaa trying to break the record. And we can see the Ghana Tourism Authority is fully involved. That is the way to go. We need to support our own. And that is what Ghanaians are doing. Ghana is the center of the world and the gateway to Africa. So it is time for us, the management, Ghana Tourism Authority, the media to support. And then the team in public, all of us should come together and support. And please, if you are watching me, anybody who is not here at the moment, please try as much as possible and be part of this. Let us support Asantewaa to break this record. Of course, as he breaks the record, it gives us a lot of opportunities as a country. One, the mileage is there. International media focus. We have a lot of. It will create a lot of talent discovery, talent delivery, and all that. And then also, more especially, create revenue because a lot of people, a lot of diasporans, tourists, and visitors coming in, and it's going to create a lot of revenue for the country.
We come to family. We know Afua Asantewaa is a mother and she's a wife. Aside being an entrepreneur or a broadcaster, event planner, I would want you to speak on this. For her, having to leave her family, her children, her husband, leave her duties at home to come and then do this in the name of, I want to put my country on the map. What do you think? How has she been psyched up to do this? Because I'm sure that when she takes that 20 minutes break or even that 5 minutes break, she's unable to get in touch with her kids.
You see, so there's a psychologist, okay, who is around. But prior to this, when we had an email or when she sent the email to us that this is what she's gotten herself into, our dad called all of us to the family house, and then we had a general meeting for her to probably let us understand what indeed is about to happen. So as we speak, the kids are safe, very, very cool and collected in some corner. They are happy watching their mom on TV, and they are not disturbed because they are being taken care of. And you see, they understand their mother. Why? Because anytime she gets pregnant with a baby, she's having a project.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Wow. And even after giving birth, she goes to meetings around Alisa Hotel and anywhere at all with these babies breastfeeding. So the kids already understand what their mother is doing or has been doing. You get it? And this is no exception to them. When you go and you ask them, where is mommy? Mommy is going to break a world record. And it's encouraging and it's beautiful. You understand? So they are well taken care of. We have 3 women who are taking care of them because of course they are 3 and they are kids. So there's no problem. Yes, there's no problem.
But for their husband, is he here? Because I've been trying to see if I'll be able to get hold of him.
Trust you me, the husband is the real definition of the word tired. If you ask me, he is the real definition of the word tired. If you see the eyes, there's nothing like white. I was just talking to him, brother-in-law, go have a nap. Or say, I can't. I can't. If I have a nap, she will fail. There's a connection. So I have to be around. And don't forget that nobody is allowed to give her water. Nobody is allowed to give her food but the husband. Okay? Nobody is allowed to go direct to her but the husband. So, we all can't tell what can happen at random. So he needs to be here. Okay? Inti, Senke Obi to say the longest is it sleepless whatever toner. I think that another record will be set.
That Sing-a-thon.
Yes. He's everywhere, going for water,
right.
Going for medicine, going for food, everything. It's awesome. Coffee is too much.
Right, there's also one thing I observed. I realized that in between times, you see her with a Bible. Is she that very spiritual?
That's a very serious question. Why? Because let me sink into when you asked me about the connection with the dad. Funny enough, or interestingly, she's never dreamt about me before. She's never dreamt about the mother before. Any dream that she has or she ever will have has to do with the dad. Ebemu pepe. You get it? She's not the, I have a Bible, I want to go and pray, I'm going to church. No. She loves what she does, entrepreneurship thing that she's been doing, the events and everything, back to back. You know, you understand? So, as for the Bible, I'll say that if she pays more attention to it, it might divert her to probably even becoming a preacher or maybe a motivational speaker. But any dream that comes within Asantewaa system, manifest, that's for the dad. You get it? And there are certain quotes that she can wake up and call you and tell you that, bro, read Malachi, so. And trust you me, within the week, whatever you read that she gave you will manifest. So she saw that this is a big challenge to her and it's new. Looking in the history of Ghana, nobody has attempted to break any Guinness record. So the challenge is 100% huge. The thing is, how many people are happy for her to break it? We are Ghanaians. We know ourselves. Just like we are preaching the support. How many people are ready to see her break the record? So that is why you also remember that there is a God that needs to also guide you, protect you, and give you that strength you need to be able to achieve this dream and make Ghana proud. So yes, she started with the Bible seriously. Immediately the email came, and she's not left the Bible.
All right. I also realized that she has a phone with her. Won't she be distracted?
She has what?
A phone.
So the phone is actually doing nothing.
Okay.
Yes. After the record breaking, there's life. Absolutely. We all know what is happening. The masses here. For now, we can't trust anybody with her phone. It's a personal phone. Mm-hmm. She's not using it. She's not WhatsApping or chatting anybody. It's there. It's off. She has one tablet that, as and when she checks the time secretly, she normally doesn't look back to see the time. Mm-hmm. And we have two screens facing the public. We are looking at the time, and the one in there is supposed to be hers, but that wouldn't go well.
Yeah.
Looking at the time, knowing that you have 2 hours to go, it will drain your energy. Mm-hmm. So she doesn't look at it at all. But the tablet is there in a way to help her know what she's doing and what she has to do right.
Right, Kakra, let me come to you. So I'm just going back on the things the comments I've seen on social media. When we started, I saw a number of people saying, oh, they were thinking that because she was switching DJs at a point, it's like she's very familiar with one DJ, the next one comes, it's like, there's something off. Do you think that it plays a role to what she's, the marathon she's taking upon herself? Do you think the DJs
Right. So you would realize that she had had a lot of interaction with the DJ. They have had a lot of rehearsal. Like people saying that the choice of songs, right? The management has carefully selected the songs, right? It doesn't mean that whatever suggestion comes from outside would not be accepted by management, right? Whatever suggestion comes, of course, they are listening. They are on social media. They are taking note of everything, right? Where it needs to be applied, they will apply it. No two ways about that. But just as it is, it has been carefully done by the management. And I think that it plays a very major role in terms of the DJ, right? She has carefully, the management and herself, carefully selected it, and they are comfortable with it, and it is moving very well. In as much as that be the case, they are not putting eye down on that which is on social media. They are virtually taking note of every aspect of anything that is going on social media. That is why we say that you are not on your own. Now she's for Ghana. So Ghanaians are rallying behind her. Where they feel that something should be done, they will naturally voice out. And management, just as Kwesi is saying, and definitely they would obviously also be able to put in one or two and say, okay, Onyanisi say. You see, so all these things are very important, right? Ghanaians are solidly behind her. If you're having a project like this, like a record breaking, and you are not having social media interactions, then it means people are not following you. So for people to be having a lot of comments, oh, the songs, the DJ, the blah blah, all those things are very important. So the management obviously are taking note of it, in as much as that be the case, and they are moving with the flow.
Well, I picked up on that because I think in her second 4-hour journey, I realized that, and people watching at home and on social media, I'm sure also heard it. At a point, she was like, the song you are giving me is too high. We could hear her say that. That is why I asked that her comfortability with the DJ she's working with at the time, how does that affect? Or is it that she has to know how to sing the particular song, even if the original tune is high, she has to just control her voice. Do you want to speak to that?
So, with that, I think that it has nothing professionally between herself and the DJ. But what we're trying to protect is for her not to restrain the voice. Okay, the high key notes, whatever, will restrain her voice. If you listen to her calm songs that she's doing, it keeps her going. You see, the more you put more energy, it starts from your rib, okay, and it starts weakening you, so you can't do more. So the thing is, it's about the first entrance or the first appearance kind of pressure. She's there. This is reality. This is not rehearsals.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a DJ she's practiced or had rehearsals with for like 2 weeks to 3 weeks. So they understand the communication. And all these DJs are DJs that she's gone through with. They are professionals. They understand the game. And they will offer you the best for you to sing along. But you see, when the songs come and they are high tempo songs, she forgets herself and then try to go like it's a mental kind of competition where you have to sing note for note. It is not that professional thing we are looking for. Like Mr. Ennis said earlier, we are looking for you standing tall, being able to do the songs as the many hours that we are looking, or days that we are looking for, and that's it. So high key notes or low key notes, just have a normal tempo and go through it. Like what she's doing now. She can do about 10 songs after this if she's supposed to get the same tempo. If you go on a high note for her, she's going to struggle. Then she would have to alert the DJ to kind of change the song, and that's the miscommunication they are seeing on social media.
Okay, right. So we have barely 50 minutes to end this 4-hour journey that she's doing. She's just about to end another 4-hour. But let me come to you, Kakra. She's done a couple of hours, and I haven't seen, I don't know if you have, but I haven't seen any of the musicians around. I mean, for those she's even singing their songs, should she be worried?
No. She shouldn't be worried at all. The whole Ghana is strongly behind her. Gamro is strongly behind you. Okay? The Musicians Union of Ghana, obviously, would definitely and strongly be behind her.
Right.
So she should not be worried at all.
Okay.
And that is why the Ghana Tourism Authority is there for her. Of course, we work with all these bodies, and naturally, we bring them together to support. So for Afua and the team, they should not be worried at all. They are strongly behind her.
I beg to differ.
You get it?
I beg to differ, bro. Because like you sat here to say that it is for Ghana. And you see, there are certain motivations that as an individual who is running on this journey needs. Okay, it's a serious motivation. Yes, we will come in our numbers. So I am singing Wendy Shea song and I see Wendy Shea. I mean, the
energy,
morale,
the
the
vibe,
energy, and everything will be there. Let's have these big men in the system. Let's have certain politicians pass through. This is your daughter doing something for Ghana, not herself and her husband and the family. You understand? Because at the end of the day, if she breaks the record and sets a new record, it's going to be all over, not in her room. Let's face fact here. They are all watching in their homes, quote unquote, obetimiaye, ontimi kind of syndrome. We don't need that. Let's come support and make sure she does it. Because me, of collapse with them where I might not use the door. I'll go through the glass and wake her up to continue.
Right.
Because we need her to break it and set a new one. But we need that energy. If Shatawale gets here, do you know what will happen here? If Sarkodie should get here, do you know what will happen here? And it's even going to boost the trade fair activity that is going on. So it's not even about the Sing-a-thon kind of thing that we are projecting. We also should project social trade fair, the exhibition going on. Yeah. There's no noise, really much noise about it.
Yeah.
And they are there. Things are being exhibited there. You get it? So let's encourage these so-called celebrities or these celebrities to come through, at least pass through. Let's see. Clemento Suarez has been here.
Yes, I've seen him.
You understand? Anita Akufo has been here. DKB has been here. We haven't seen anybody else. And they are home watching. They are monitoring. They will wait for her to break it. Then they will come and have a bite of the success, which is not good. It's high time we stop this attitude.
What was your anticipation for their presence here?
Like I'm just saying, me, nothing moves me anymore as a Ghanaian. But with what is happening, you see, sometimes we should correct the wrongs as we live by or as we grow. You understand? We say beyond the return. When did we start it? What have we do as an individual or a Ghanaian? We have left everything to the tourist authority to handle everything. But as an individual, what have we done? We've done nothing. We see banners, we see posters, we see flyers. What we don't even share. You understand? We don't project our own. If we had about three serious celebrities, musicians here, believe you me, this place will be extremely packed, and trade fair is also going to make enough revenue. So let's put our agenda for them to know that this is our own. It's not all about being SAC natives or whatever. Let's also grow talents. Let's grow new celebrities.
Right.
We're always hyping the old celebrities. What happens to the new ones? You understand? So that's one thing we also have to look at.
Okay, Kakra.
So, like Kwesi said, hopefully, and as we move on, we are hopeful of getting some celebrities passed through. There is no two ways about that, because if you look at, like he mentioned, some of them have been able to pass through. So moving forward, of course, we are expecting some of them to pass through. That notwithstanding, the authority, we are strongly behind her and making sure that whatever support that she needs, we are also giving her. The reason why I said that is that we work with all these unions and organizations, and we have obviously spoken with them and a number of celebrities and artists for them to also be able to pass through. But as to when and what time they'll be passing through, that is what we may not be able to tell. But definitely some of them will pass through, just as my dear brother has indicated. So we are whipping up the interest of some of these celebrities for them to pass through and be part of it. Like he said, once they are here, it brings the crowd in, and the crowd obviously would also be part of the exhibition. A lot of the people have wares here, selling and all that. So obviously, though we have the numbers here, but we need more people to come in. Of course, the celebrities and then the musicians, Shatawale, Sarkodie, Samini and co. Of course, since they are having shows and a number of shows across the length and breadth of the country.
I was going to come to that.
Yes, they have shows all over. The Tourism Authority, of course, has spoken with a number of them, but just as has been the case, a number of them have shows all over the country. For example, today, Samini is having a show right in Kumasi.
Yeah.
So a lot of them have shows all over the country, but that notwithstanding, we have done our bit to make sure that most of them pass through and then be part of this. Yeah.
All right, so we're saying that, in fact, Kakra is saying that for the fact that they have shows does not mean they are not going to pass through. So we'll probably see them maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, the day after, we do not know. But we are for sure that they will pass through to support Afua Asantewaa. This is for Ghana. We are putting Ghana on the map, and so everybody is needed to do this. Let me remind you again that you are watching Joy Prime. We are live on DSTV channel 281, on Go TV channel 124, on HD Plus 102, and also we are live across all social media platforms at Joy Prime TV at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget that your favorite game show will be live at 7:30 p.m. Step Up with Syntex on Joy Prime. A very big thanks to Knet also for supporting us, holding us down, and helping us bring to you this live coverage on social media and also on our digital televisions as well. Now we're almost about finishing our 4 hours. Wow. You're looking at your watch, eh?
We are not almost though.
I mean, this 4 hours, so she takes a break and comes.
Yeah,
come
we
back.
have like
About 30.
we are finishing at 8
Okay.
p.m.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not
So
almost.
it's 6:18 now.
Yes.
Okay. So we have some hours to go. I see. But you know, the number of times she takes breaks are not calculated. Right. They are not. So at the end of the day, if we are looking at 120 plus, but for us watching out here, we're seeing the number of hours, even plus her breaks, just for people to understand that at the end of the day, Guinness World Record will take out all those breaks and then they'll be done. But there's this question I've also had people ask. They say that, earlier on we spoke about the people that will be in there with her. We had a member from the team that told us that there'll be judges in there who will be taking note of what she's doing. The question I keep getting is that are those people from Guinness World Record or they are just Ghanaians who, how do I put it? Which entity are they? Which entity are they from?
Okay, so those described as witness are actually lawyers. It is part of the laws that came with the acceptance or the attempt to break the record. So you get lawyers whom are not your own people, okay? Because they have their own people as lawyers, but you have these people coming in as lawyers to witness, okay, and put on record the times that you start, you break, and all that, okay? So it's an order or it's a law given to us by Guinness Book of Records. That's exactly what we are doing. So that's, they won't give you, but they have their eyes on what we are doing.
Exactly.
So it has to tally with what they are also seeing. Exactly. Because at the end of the day, they'll be taking out the breaks. You see, there are songs that have a long beat before the words start coming. They need to take all those long beats.
Wow.
That's why we are doing more than 105 songs or hours, you get it, and do more because so when they take out the beats and they take out the breaks, it won't affect the number of hours we have done. So you could hear us say that maybe she might do 5 days plus 9 hours or probably do 6 days plus 9 hours, where after taking the number of breaks and the long beats, we will still have a massive record set. And that's why Mr. Senna said that Guinness Book of Records are going to be are going to be surprised. Yes.
But yeah, I understand that we're actually ending this session at 7 instead, not 8.
Right.
Okay. So, I was going to ask you, looking at the number of days we're doing, the very first 4 hours, I took count of the songs, the number of songs she did. I realized she did 106 songs within the first 4 hours. But moving on, I also realized that some songs are repeated and that's allowed. But in all, how many songs are we looking at?
Well, approximately around 2,700 songs. It doesn't matter if we repeat songs because she can actually repeat a song after 4 hours. Okay, and that's why earlier on said that it's not about the specialty of the song. It's about how you can cope within the song and deliver.
Yeah.
So even if you can say, we are going for you to get to where you want to get to, it's acceptable. After 4 hours, you can repeat that song.
Okay.
Yeah, so approximately 2,700 songs is what she's supposed to do.
Right, and another thing I also noticed, some of the songs, majority of the songs, she sings word for word. But there are some she's unable to finish the word. Does that count?
It doesn't really count.
Okay.
It doesn't really count. But it is such that they will make sure that when they are playing word by word and they are not hearing it well, they take it out. Oh. It's a matter of taking it out.
Wow.
You understand? It's a matter of taking it out. Yes. So, because I'm wondering how she's able to have all these songs in mind. Mm-hmm. You get it? Word for word.
Yeah.
Few bina. And that's why she's not even doing more of. because of
The words.
the words. You understand? Like what she's singing now, Emudaho. Literally, we can all understand. It's your beko. It's woman on you 50 yeah, but we have to balance the whole equation and get a solid kind of program for the masses and for Guinness Book of Records.
Right, so we're about wrapping up our conversation. Kakra,
Yeah.
moving
Sure.
forward, what are your expectations? We've seen what she can do. We've seen how great she's doing, but we still have a lot of hours to do. What are your expectations for those hours, and then what are your words of encouragement for her?
Good, thank you. For me and the Tourism Authority, what we expect is that, and we know that she'll definitely deliver to the point where she'll break the record, right? It is time for that, what we call women empowerment, for us to empower our women to also take up what is known to be men endeavors, right? So she's trying to attempt to break it, and she'll break it. Once she breaks it, it goes to our advantage. Our advice to her is that she should continue to maintain the tempo, right? The voice, of course, the voice pitch, the pitching of the voice and all that, with the DJ, the management, whoever speaks with her, she should take it as very important, especially the husband. Of course, like Kwesi indicated, is the husband who has the only sole access to her. So I would expect that the husband will get a lot of feedbacks, right? Some of these feedbacks are very important. These feedbacks from social media and all of us is very important to pick and then give to her at any slightest point, any slightest moment, right? And then she should be able to follow the DJ, follow the songs, and then be able to deliver. So in delivering, of course, this is going to the credit and name of Ghana. That is most important to us. Ghana is the winner. So we are all out for her. The management, we are all out in supporting you. We are all out in supporting every aspect of anything that is going to help her to deliver. On that note, let me say that this is for God and country. It is up to us to support one of our own. She's one of our own. And like it is, I made a post that for the whole of December, let us use Ghana music. And that is exactly what Afua is doing. One thing I've realized is that Afua is cloud in our local print, right? Our local print makes a lot of waves. And you get a lot of people who would look at our fashion, our local fashion. So she's not only putting our songs out there, she's putting Ghana on the map in terms of our local fashion, what she's wearing, right? She becomes naturally an ambassador for the country in our prints, and this is the way to go. Let us, in any point in time as a country, whatever we find ourselves, project what we have in terms of our fashion, our music, our customs, our food, our cuisine, everything that we do. Let us know that Ghana is our focus. Thank you.
Right, so your words of encouragement for her quickly so that we can wrap up.
I'll still say that she should keep doing what she's doing, and the most important that I will always address till we finish this project is that we should all come in our numbers for her to see that massive crowd, energize herself to be able to achieve this kind of success together. Like my brother said, it's not about her, it's about Ghana, and it happened in December. We are welcoming our people from outside, and we are still having a competition here for the world to know that, yes, we can also do it. I mean, during the day, I had images and videos from people from the UK,
Right.
from Germany, seated behind their TVs, watching this very thing. And I have pictures to that effect. You get it? So it's awesome. Let's come in our numbers. Let's come support this agenda. Let's make it happen. It's a Ghana win. Okay, it's a Ghana win. We all have things to do, as in Christmas. But let's have a minute of our time to pass through, give some encouraging stuff, and then let's go do our daily activities.
All right.
I'm here 100% support for my sister. Yes.
Sure. Thank you very much for being a part of this discussion. And thank you also for tuning in. Please do not tune out. We're still on it. We are doing 120 hours. Remember, we're live on Joy Prime on DSTV 281, on GoTV 124, HD Plus 102, and across all social media platforms is Joy Prime TV. A very big thanks to KNET for holding us down through and through, bringing this coverage to you at home and on social media. Thank you very much, KNET. My name is Michelle Ajakum, and of course, I am leaving you with a word that, look, let's support her. Let's support Afua as she strives to etch her name into the Guinness World Record book, and most importantly, put Ghana on the map.
Emmanuel, 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 Menewo. How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough to say thank you. Come on, Lord, you're my everything. How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough to say thank you. Oh, Lord, you're my every. I call you Jireh, Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi, you are my banner. I call you Rapha, you are my healer. Oh Lord, Lord, you're my everything. Wemeni, mami hu wera de. Wemasu, mami te wasem. Shemima, mami nye wejuma mire. Wemasu, mami te wasem. Hon konkre, betinami mu. Yesu di mi jawo. Befami nunu, hon konkre, betinami mu, Yesu di mi jawo. Befami nunu. Wemeni, Mami hu wera de Bwe maso na minte wasem Shemima na minye we juma mire Shemima na minka wasem Hong Kong kwe Bete na mi mu Yesu di mi jawo Befa mi nunu Hong Kong Hey 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 Bete na mi mu Yesu di mi jawo Befa mi nunu Hong Kong kwe Bete na mi mu Yesu di mi jawo Befa mi nunu Hong Kong kwe Hong Kong kwe Bete na mi mu Yesu di mi jawo Befa mi nunu Utumi ya kasi sa ubwe wanwa